Good morning and God bless everybody. God bless everybody. It's about to go down. What a beautiful day that the good Lord has made. Let us be glad and rejoice in it. 1 minute after 8. Ah. And my count voice praying that everyone had a beautiful night of rest last night. Waking up this morning, all I could say is what a beautiful day it is that the good Lord has made. Let us be glad and rejoice in it. Got my sidekick in the building with me this morning. The wife. Yes. We in here ready to get this thing started. Thank y'all for coming on in. Since y'all the first couple people to get in, y'all can pick wherever you want to sit down. Pick your seats. Matter of fact, free refreshments on me this morning. Grab whatever you want. Whatever you can find in the car, in the house, at the job, it's on me. You tell them. All right? Let's jump on over here and take a look at the news. All right. Today on this beautiful November 19th, my wife's birthday is coming up on the 22nd. Yes, a couple of days away. Real excited about this. We have 8:30 CAD news jumping off. We've got a Category 3 red folder storm coming through. Then we have orange folder USA, right? And then in other news, low impact, mild USA in 7 hours. So, we're gonna kind of coast through this morning. But I'm expecting to ring some bells this morning. Got some blue for Euro USD, NZD USD, and also USHEF. USHEF hit yesterday. Ta-da. So a couple of trades we were holding, they came through. Now, I'm not gonna play with you this morning. I'm not gonna play with you. We're gonna do some crack-a-lacking. I'm gonna jump on back into that Euro thing. I think this may have been Euro over here. Probably can. No, that's Euro CAD. This is Euro USD. So we're gonna do Euro USD right here. All right. Don't play with me. Stay with me this morning. Get ready to go over here to Euro USD. I'm gonna try to line this up and then go ahead and do a sound check because I don't know if you guys can hear me at all. Matter of fact, I should do that first before I even call out the first trade that I'm looking at to take. Let me just make sure that I can be heard. Word. Let's see. Make sure I'm still being heard. I think I did hear myself a little bit. All right. Anybody with me? All right. If you can hear me, just let me know. Drop something in the chat. Do a heart or something. Just let me know that you can hear me. Right. Markets are setting up this morning. Got my hands full. Things have been kind of tough for me. Got a 4-year-old that's trying to drop out of K4. It's pretty tough. I could tell her that there's no crying in baseball. There's no crying in fourth grade dropping out. You can't do that. No, you don't drop out in K4. All right. Good looking out. Amen. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate you. Got some strong stuff happening right here for Euro. Could go either way. Excuse me. This could go either way. And I see I just called it Euro trade, but I'm already doing what I say I shouldn't do. I shouldn't jump at the first thing. I see it's looking good. Let me just hold off. Let's look around and see what we have going around in the market first. We just jump in. So looking at AUD USD, nice little push up here for AUD. It's really pushing up nice. So pushing up. I want to see if this is going to turn around and then come back down. That's my thing. I think we just looked at Euro. Let's look at USD JPY. Nice move that's happening right here. You see the swing. Whoa, look at that droppage right there. EEAUT full. So again, just wait, let the market set up, let it come to us. That's the way we play it. NZD USD, take a look at it and we can just kind of see how it's in a nice uptrend. Really pushing up, really nice here. If I go back a little bit, you can see really dropping really hard right here. Nice drop, but the buyers are showing that they have a little muscle here, and they're pushing the market back up. Might be looking at a nice spot to come in and look for a good buy position. GU, what you gonna do when it come for you? A lot of push-ups here. Okay, right back down, filled all that up. Consolidating right now. Chef, are you still setting up for the sale? Let's take a look at CAD. Two CADs in a nice downtrend move here. I like how CAD is looking. gonna kind of look around and see what we got. Let's take a look at BCAD and see if we probably can see a sale setting up or something like that. Nice sale setting up here for CAD, GCAD. If you look, a lot of the market, it's really in a pullback state. It's in a pullback state of mind, or it could be a reversal setting up. So it's one of those times where it's good to be, cautious, sit on your hands, don't force it. Let it come to you. Just looking back at this EJ move, which was a trade that caught last week, that just played around, consolidated in this area, and then finally dropped. There's one of my students like, should I close the EJ trade? It's like, it's totally up to you, but it's not saying it's time to get out that trade just yet. And it finally dropped. You gotta be patient. A lot of people don't understand and realize how important being patient is. I don't really understand. So I was talking to somebody that told me that they was admitting themselves into the hospital. And I was like, I'll be praying for you, hoping everything is there. And he's like, no, I just want to go so I can learn how to be patient and be a good patient. I'm like, no, it's not that kind. It's not that patient. It's not. No, don't do that. It's a good hospital bill. You don't want to pay that way. That's not it. Okay, joking. Sorry, y'all. Y'all are so silly. All right. Looking at some good setups though. Really good setups, just waiting for things to play out. I mean, this could go either way. It could go down for a sale, up for a strong buy. And it's important not to rush through this. You look at it, you see what's going on, and that's it. There's no major news that's coming. We've got that. I think the CAD news is happening at 8:30 on 16 minutes. So and on NZDJPY, I'm waiting for a big move to the upside. It's gonna be a major move to the upside. Major. For the buyers to get some scruff. Need them to get some scruff. Waiting for the buyers to get more strong. Get more strong. It's an inside thing. Y'all don't understand it. My wife does. So markets are going to change with the holidays coming up for USA. So the question is, Chop, what do you see? What do you want to do? What I don't want to do is rush in and take trades. Don't want to do that. So I want to watch EU and see if it's going to pull a fake out here and turn around and come back up. I'm not trying to do anything with EU until I get a break above a certain level or zone. Then it's buy time. Well, I'll tell you this, Amen. Knowing is half the battle, right? A lot of people have situations that they're dealing with, whether it's addictions, and they don't even admit it or know it. Right? So for you to know it and realize that you need to work on that, then that's something that you really should focus on. And I'll tell you one way to do that is to do it in demo. Do it in demo. Let the market, let the trades play out. Because I think a lot of people deal with that. They don't want to admit it. I went through it. I went through withdrawals. I felt like I had to be in a trade. Had to always be looking at something and just rush, just jump in. If I saw the market, pushing up, then I put in a buy. And then as soon as I did that, then it dropped down and went into a sale. I'm like, oh, what is going on? So I know that sounds familiar to a lot of people. You probably went through the same thing. Like this would be, a trade that I would get in, and then it's pushing down. Like I see this long, beautiful candle, I jump in, and then I may get in here or here, and then I'm like, oh yeah, we riding it down. We riding it down. It's gonna go down forever, and then it turns around, boom, one candle, and I'm back in the negative. Like, oh, it's coming back, and then it comes down a little bit, and then it just takes off and never comes back, and then I'm negative, and I close my trade. Like, damn, right? So, yeah. I've lost so much money in trades like that. I've lost so many. Like, I could have in a sale, right? The market drops, and then it turns around and goes up, and then I'm like, it's consolidating, and I'm negative. And then as soon as I close my trade for the sale, right, because it's pushing up, then it just drops and never looks back, and the market is just laughing at me like, ah, you should have. You should have stayed in. It's like people are tricking you, like, no, we're not going anywhere. We're not going anywhere, man. You might as well just get out the car. And it's just consolidating, right? And you're like, no, y'all going somewhere. And it's like, no, we're not going anywhere. Go on, get out. We're going to be here when you get back. And then as soon as you get out the trade, they take off and they just laugh. And You fell for it again. And it's just dropping. And I'm sad because I got out and I lost money. So, but patience and having a system takes care of all of that because I'm not going to get in until I see um, certain things in the market. I've got my system that I'm waiting on. And when I get my confirmations, I take my confirmations, right? Regardless of what's happening. Like here, for an example, uh, my system caused a trade for a sale here, but right away it did not take place. I am in a trade, I'm in profit, like 14 pips. You can't tell me nothing, right? It's not even my birthday, but give me a cake with my name on it. You know what I'm saying? And then what happens? I got too comfortable. It pulled back. Now I'm like 60 pips negative. I'm 60 pips in the negative, like 70 right here. So I do hold trades like that are negative like that. Why? Because my system is telling me that we're good. Just trust the system. So I come in that trade here where I'm 60 negative and I came in right here. I hold on to that trade, and then next thing you know, I'm posting and I'm saying I'm 100 or 200 pips in the profit, right? Because I held the trade for a day. Sometimes I'm negative a, 4 day, 2 days. Why? Because I'm trusting my system and I'm being patient. So if that has happened to anybody, let me know. Let me know. But I realized how powerful trading with the right mindset is. Figured that out. So I'll be releasing a book soon on helping people master the right mindset for trading. Right. So don't look at that. That was just me moving this. False alarm. And I'll say, looks like AUD is setting up for a good sale. Look like it's setting up to drop. Maybe it'll come back and play on this. I can come through the market and look at tons of setups. Look at tons of setups that I wouldn't mind taking, but I like to be cautious when I'm calling out trades that people are watching. Right, we're 6 minutes before opening bell. I'm gonna drop this AUD trade right here. I'm sorry, AU. I'm gonna drop a sell stop. And entry is gonna be 0.6. 0.64903. 0.64903. TP is going to be 0.64794. 794. 64, 794. Anybody smoking a cigar this morning? I smell cigars. Anybody online smoking a cigar this morning? I think I smell your cigar. Who's having a cigar for breakfast? Cigar. Cigarette. It's a cigarette, it's what I smell. If it's not a cigarette, it's got to be coffee. I'm smelling my wife's coffee this morning. So how you know you let a trade play out? Yeah, it's a lot of people think the same, and the market kind of knows it. And I know what you meant. The market, they have professionals who have really went into the market and figured out the way we think, and then they set us up like that. So the way you can tell, uh, let's see. Oh, so how you can tell when you let the trade play out? For an example, really quick, just like I just gave, you're gonna hit your TP because you have a system that you're following. Okay? When you have a system that you're following, you're able to tell that. So I can't really give it here because we don't have everything on our chart. But if I come back over here where the system is at on AU, let me just highlight this so we know. 1 minute before opening bell, 1 minute before opening bell. Let me see if I can find one more. I think I was looking at something on GU. Yeah. Let me do a GU trade real quick if I can get this in. And there are actually things in the course in the university that'll tell you and show you as well. All right, so I don't know if I have, there we go. Here we go. That's what I'm looking for. All right, opening bell has just dropped. They are ringing the bell. Let's see what happens with the market. One or two things are going to happen. This market is going to come our way, or it's going to run away from us. Right? Either we're going to be in the trade and we'll win, or we won't. This trade won't be activated at all. That's what I'm hoping for. So right now, GBP USD. I'm going to set up the sell stop. And I'm looking at entry of 1.26238. Sell stop, TP 1.26130. Okay, 1.26130. So AU well, look at all your confirmations. Go through your confirmations, amen, on that um, AU trade. Go through your confirmations. Okay. Hmm. I have no idea what you got going on over there. Did you miss something? So if you look at um, AU according to the system, you got to understand that when the system gives you a trade, it's doesn't mean that you may not have a pullback if you enter that trade. So the way you're looking at the trade in the system looks good. Everything looks good in the system to me for what the system called, right? Just like the example that I gave earlier, if so I can go to a spot, show you. Okay, here's a spot here. This isn't, so we say here, system is calling for a buy, and you take the buy, right? And you say, I'm going to jump in this buy here, and this is my target area, say here. I'm looking for my TP to be right there. And what happened? The market shot down first. It didn't shoot up. So, you know, once a person understands the market, you know, you can take trades that may be counter trend trades, catch a couple of pips going down, because from your entry to where the market dropped to, you need to drop, 20 sub pips, and then look at what happened. You were in this trade, you were negative, you were patient, you were negative, and then before you knew it, boom, your TP was hit. Okay, and then the market turned around and gave you a sell. Okay, so if you took the sell, you could have grabbed some pips, but if you stayed with what the market was telling you to do, boom. Like from this position, same thing. The market pulled back, you could have been negative, and then boom, major eating pips. All right. So and like, there was a sale that was called here. You have a buy that's called here. The market may not come back to this section. If it doesn't, cool. But it may turn around to this section before it takes off. You know. And there may be times where my wife's run out the door and she's leaving, and I'm like, "You'll be back. You'll be back." And she's like, "I'm gone." "No, you're not. You'll be back." And then she runs out, and then she gets to the car. And she's like, "Forgot my keys." "Yep, I knew you was coming back." And then she's got her keys, and now she's gone. Right? And it could be the same thing here. Like I'm out of here. I'm gone. It's like, yeah, you'll be back. Because you're realizing what you're leaving. One time, my son told me he was going to run away. He was leaving. He was out of here. I'm leaving. And I said, well, you don't need to run away. You can walk, man. You run, you're going to get tired real fast. I said, but before you leave, just give us the stuff that we paid for. Like that shirt you got on. We bought that. That shirt we bought, man. We can take that and sell that. We took his shirt off, showed this little wife beater. He was thinking he was super sexy finna walk out. I said, wait, hold on, man. That beater too, because we paid for that. No problem. He gave us the beater. And next it was like, yo, matter of fact, them pants, we bought those too. We ain't going nowhere. He'll be right back, man. So when he got down to it, he had his drawers on and he's ready to head out the door. He said, you gonna go out them little ashy legs? Then he laughed. Right? Didn't even get a chance to lay it before he came back, man. I go get some lotion. You're not putting none of my lotion on and head out the door. Nah, not the lotion we paid for. So he just calmed down and gave up. It's like, yeah, you're right. I ain't going nowhere. Be right back. But that was a funny sight. Them little chicken ashy legs. So there's certain things you look at and you may see. That's but it may be a lot of times in the market with me, like given this GU trade here, I'm just waiting to see if it's going to take off and come back. But again, if it doesn't come back, then I don't lose anything. It just takes off and continues to go up. Same thing here. If this takes off and doesn't come back, it's not even a lost trade. Right? So what I do know is that it's not a secret. Zoom out, take a look at it. You can see here The market has just been consolidating. Before the jump, the market was right here and consolidating. Okay. If you go to a larger time frame, you can even see consolidation up in here. So just learn to be patient and just wait till the market. God bless you. Thank you. And prime example of patience. Another one. What did we call? That was a sneeze. Sorry. Trying to look and see what was called. U-Chef yesterday came right into play. Dropped right down. I think it was Euro USD. So this took off. I had caught another sale for it. But look at how it pulled all the way back to here. And then it dropped right down, boom, TP, and then took off again. So if I was not patient and if I did not have a system, I'd have been like, we lost this trade, let's turn it off. And then, you know, so that it went up 40, 50 pips. It could have easily been a lost trade. Okay. And then came right back and paid the bills. Because there are confirmations that you should have or follow. When taking a trade, and then also when exiting the trade.